हेलो व्यूअर्स, नमस्कार। आप सभी का एक बार फिर से स्वागत है सांस्कृतिक सफ़र मानोशी के साथ में। वेलकम वंस अगेन टू कल्चरल जर्नी विद Manoshi. We are very fortunate to have with us in the studio today the two-time Grammy Award nominee, the tabla maestro Padma Shri Pandit Swapan Chaudhuri. Let us speak with Panditji and embark on his journey. Pranam Panditji, welcome to our studios. It's an honor for us to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me and say a few words.
My first question will be, how did this musical journey of yours begin?
It's a long story. In my household, there was no music at all.
Mm-hmm.
But my father, everybody was in the medical field. Everybody was medical doctors. And probably they also wanted to join that club, which I said no. But my father, of course, he was a medical doctor, good doctor, but he was very much interested with the fine arts side. You know, he loved music, and he himself studied flute with Pannalal Ghosh,
Mm-hmm.
and he was a good singer, a good composer, music composer. But I guess it's because of the family pressure.
Mm-hmm.
He could not pursue into that. He was, in the medical field. But probably he wanted to see that through me. And that's why he was kind of, pushing me, doing some music and stuff like that. But our family was big family, joint family, conservative family.
Mm-hmm.
Family members did not like that idea. So my father said that every kids are doing something, somebody playing soccer or doing painting or doing some, drama or something like in the house. And if I play tabla, what is wrong?
Mm-hmm.
So finally they agreed, but in one condition. The condition was that if my grade goes down in the school, if my grade goes down, then no more tabla. So fortunately, it never happened that my grade went down. It was always good. And that's how I started, first I started vocal music.
Oh, did you? Okay.
And in fact, I was singing till when I was like 16, 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
But then I had some tonsil problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to stop and then fully with tabla. Because I started tabla when I was 5.
Okay. At the age of 5, so who was your guru and how did you find your guru?
My guru, I didn't have to find my guru. My guru came to me.
How beautiful.
I think it was probably my last life, something good thing I did. And so there was some kind of, he was actually my father's one of best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it happened. He was a lover of tabla.
Santosh Kumar Vishwas.
Acharya Santosh Krishna Vishwas.
Krishna Vishwas.
And from Lucknow Gharana.
Mm-hmm.
he was not a professional tabla player.
Mm-hmm.
Tabla was his passion, his love.
Mm-hmm.
He was a banker.
Mm-hmm.
He used to work in the Reserve Bank of India
Mm-hmm.
as a director position.
Mm-hmm.
But first, when my father asked him to teach me, he was not ready.
Mm-hmm.
But then ultimately he did. And I have to say that I was fortunate, I am still fortunate, and I was blessed, and I am blessed that I had such a great guru.
Beautiful.
He was not only my guru, he was my father figure, he was my mentor, he was my friend, he was everything. Whatever I am now, it was him.
That is so beautiful.
Because my father, he was a very strict disciplinarian.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And of course, it was because of him, whatever sacrifice he did for me, I am here now. But I got everything from my guru.
How beautiful.
So I still, whenever I am in trouble, I always think about him and something happens.
He shows you the path
Yeah.
even now.
So I'm very fortunate. He was not known, he was not famous, nobody knew. Even when I started playing, at that time, when I was like 12, 13 years old, everybody used to criticize that, who is your guru? Oh, who is he? Right. But now, his name is all over the world.
Panditji, you are a master's in economics. At the same time, you're also a master's in music, of course. So, what made you choose tabla as your profession and not go as an, choose your career as an economist?
To tell you frankly, I never wanted to be a musician. Means that I didn't want to have my career through music.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to love my music and I will play music, but not my career. But then, it's my destiny. Somebody was laughing at my back and saying that, oh yeah, okay. So in 1969,
Right.
when the great master Ustad Ali Akbar Khan Sahab came to Calcutta from United States, and I went to see him because I knew him when I was like 10 years old. So to him I was like his kid.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to see him, so I went there, and he was very happy to see me. And then he said, so what are you doing nowadays?
Mm-hmm.
I said, I just finished my master's and I'm looking for doing my PhD, and that's all. Then he said, are you still playing tabla?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh yeah. And then he said, okay, I need to hear you. So why don't you come and play for me this evening? So I went, and here he was sitting with his instrument. And I played with him for maybe half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said to me that, my first concert in the festival, Tansen Music Festival, you are going to play with me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
First, it was like a jolt, like 800, the power hit me. And I said, what did you say? He said that you are playing, I'm asking you to play with me. I said, me? He said, yes. So I said, but I don't want to ruin your concert. He said, no, you will be fine. You will be playing. And then he called the organizer, and the organizer said, no, he cannot.
Mm-hmm.
Mahapurush Mishra is going to play. And Khan Sahib said, no, I want him to play this first one. That the second one will be Shankar Ghosh, but the first one he will play. And he was adamant. Then All India Radio, that concert was relayed.
Mm-hmm.
Those days they used to relay from All India Radio live. And so All India Radio people came and said, no, he cannot because he has no gradation. Khan Sahib said, I don't need any relay, but he is going to play. And that's how I played with him on that night. And I don't know what I played. I don't remember. But what happened after that, my name just got spreaded. That somebody played with, a young person played with Ali Akbar Khan and he played good and this and that. And then Nikhil Banerjee asked me to play with him, going here and there. And I just got carried away with this scene. Flying in the airplane, staying in the hotel, giving autograph. I said, great, this is, and on top of that, getting some money. Yeah. So I got carried away with that. But then, when everything kind of subsided, in the summertime, everything subsided, then came to reality, what's going to happen. So I wanted to go back to my PhD program, but it was too late. I couldn't. So then I decided, well, since I am here, I am going to take that challenge. And I will definitely work hard to reach to that level. And I really did work hard.
That's so beautiful.
And now...
So that's what you have received so many prestigious awards. You are at this stature, and you just mentioned that not really nobody in your family was in this musical profession. They might have liked music, but they did not choose it as a profession. And your awards that I know of are, one is recently last year from the Sangeet Natak Academy, the Fellowship Award, which they call the Sangeet Ratna Award, and Padma Shri, of course, we all know. So after to be at this stature, when you do not belong to a musical family, how does it feel?
I think I am very fortunate. Now I think I am very fortunate, I am blessed, in the sense that there are, if we look at it this way, there are lots of doctors, for example, because my family is doctor, right? There are lots of engineers. There are tons of economists. But I am happy that actually I made it as a tabla player. When somebody say my name, people knows me. But there are so many doctors, so many. How many people can remember their name? In that way, I think I am fortunate. But also I want to say that, people used to have this kind of mentality that you are a musician, you cannot survive. That is wrong.
That's so good that you're saying this. Yes.
Because everybody thinks you go to medical line or computer line or this line, you have no problem. But in order to go in that line, you have to work hard.
Work hard.
Right? So in the music also the same thing. You cannot just discriminate music. It's the greatest blessing from God. Not everybody can be a musician.
That's right.
It's very limited because they are blessed.
Yeah.
So, I feel very fortunate and happy that I became a musician.
Yeah, and that inspires so many of our young musicians probably who want to become musicians, but they also are thinking about it, should we or should we not? So those words coming from you.
They should not think, only thing they should think is that they have to discipline themselves. They make sure that they work hard and learn properly.
Yeah. You are attached with the Ali Akbar Khan School of Music or the College of Music, and you are living in the West, here many years now, and but at the same time you're very much attached to the our motherland, India as well, West Bengal. So how do you maintain that balance of not just life but musically as well, our music, at the same time living here, teaching students Indian classical music?
The thing is this, if you discipline yourself, you can do anything you like.
Wow, beautiful words. Yes.
I have done enough in India, over 30 years of playing in India, then I came to this country. And that was also because of Ali Akbar Khan Sahab, who invited me to join in his college. But my schedule is that I start teaching here from end of February or beginning of March till November. After November, then I usually go to Europe, and then from Europe come back. After spending time with my family here during Thanksgiving, then I go to India, end of November. And then from end of November till end of February, I'm in India.
Okay.
And so every year, because I love to play in India, because if you don't play in India or don't get that challenge, it's like a food for us.
Wow.
Playing in India.
And why would you say that? And this brings to the other question where I know the audience here, do you find a difference in the audience in Western world, whereas in India, where we all grow up with that kind of music? So how do you see it different?
I don't see any difference now.
Okay.
I think in the Western world, even the younger generation are more into music. They had gone through all this process before. So now they are in a place where they are very happy to hear Indian music or any Indian culture, like painting or literature or dance, yoga.
Right.
They are just absorbing it, right? Because they like it. So when I see the audience in the Western world, I don't see the difference between Western and India. But in India, only thing which I see little disturbing is that seeing the younger generation forgetting their own culture and not really getting into their own culture, their music. If I look at their music, they are all into hip hop or film music, which is not bad. But not so much in the classical music.
So what do you think about these reality shows that are happening nowadays and these young children, and they are doing amazing singing or playing, but do you think this is the right age where they get a lot of fame immediately, instantly, and how do you think about that?
In my opinion, it's not a right thing to do. It's all business. Because what is happening to those kids? Do we know what is happening? Where they are performing, what they are doing? No. So why we have to, because after this reality show, they get there, because they are little kid, they are not grown up. So with this fame and all this stuff, they are getting carried away with that. And they are forgetting their own reality, where they are standing. After that show is over, then they can see that where they are standing, and by that time it's too late. That's what is happening.
Right. You are a teacher, you are a guru, not just attached to the school, but also maybe you have some shishya who are actually learning from you. So I want to know, our viewers want to know, what do you expect of a student? Do you still follow the Guru Shishya Parampara that used to be there? But in this fast life, how do you think a Shishya can be, a student can be taught the way you want to?
I think whatever our older generation did, no matter what we are now, the computer or so much technology and this and that, but I think they were right.
Okay.
And we are running after mirage. We don't know where we are going. But those days, I do believe in Guru Shishya Parampara very much. I think the bondage between the Guru and Shishya is very unique and very beautiful. And that's why they used to do tie the ganda, which is the acceptance from both sides, right? But nowadays, when I'm seeing tying ganda, I feel like it's more kind of want. I want this, I want that, I want that. That's why I'm tying ganda. It should not be in that way, I think. It will be more like giving. And because ultimately when a guru says his student is growing and doing good, it's a guru feels good about it.
Of course.
And the shishya also feels good. Nowadays, shishya, most of what I am seeing is they're switching from one guru to another guru. It's like going like a shopping mall. Sometimes they learn from their guru, but denying their name. So what is happening? What will happen later on, they will understand. If the guru was doing right thing and did right, they have to suffer for that. So, yes, in the fast life we have, but still Guru Shishya can be there. Can you say that, well, we are running so fast, so I don't know who is my father? Can you say that?
Good analogy, yeah.
We don't say that. No, my father is this. And you are denying your guru. So is that right? So there will be time when you have to face that consequence.
Yeah, your guru followed the Lucknow Gharana.
Right.
And do you strictly follow Lucknow Gharana, or no, you are using, of course, maybe accommodating other Gharanas as well in your, when you play tabla?
See, this is very interesting question. What you have asked me is, I'd like to say a few words here.
Please elaborate. Yeah.
If you want to be a tabla player, you have to know all the tabla player, all the gharanas, some composition, in order to get the whole idea, to visualize the whole thing in tabla. In the older generation, that's what the norm. But then you have your own gharana. You pursue into that. Because suppose I am Lucknow, and here I want to play a composition from, say, Banaras or Farrukhabad or Ajrara. But in order to play that, you have to know how they use their approaches, because every gharana has a different approach. First of all, if you play, say, if I play in Lucknow style Ajrara, that is not correct. At that time, you have to visualize what is Ajrara style approach, and according to that, you have to play. So, in our generation, we had to learn that, to watch what is Ajrara style, what is Farrukhabad style, what is Banaras style, what is Delhi style. You have to know, and then your own gharana. So, when I am playing nowadays, I usually concentrate more on Lucknow, because there are so many things there. And but in my own approach. Because that was the thing which my guru said, that don't try to imitate me. You follow me, but you bring your own color.
Yes, and I know that you have done so many compositions, so many, and so how do you compose? Tell us a little bit about your compositions. How are they unique? They are so unique.
When I compose something, first of all, I try to look when there's how to compose thing. Like nowadays, there is a course which is a composition. If you go to any Western university, and they teach you how to compose, exactly same way my guru used to do that to me. He will give me some of the phrases and say, bring some of the composition, say a gut, make a gut and show it to me tomorrow. I used to do that, and then he will rectify that this phrase does not match here. You can bring this phrase. So from my childhood, I was doing it. So over the years, when finally I was ready, when I showed it to my guru, he said, you are fine now, you can go ahead. And so that's how I learned to compose, stuff. But I like to compose not beforehand.
Okay.
Say I am performing right on that time.
Wow.
Because it's more challenging.
Yes, the improvisation right there.
Right. Sometimes it does not work. I make a mistake and I accept it. I said, that's fine. I'll try again.
Such inspiring words. That is also for the students and the viewers, that if you make a mistake, it's okay, and you rectify it, and then.
Well, mistake is very good in your life.
Yes.
If you don't mistake, how can you rectify yourself?
Right.
And nobody can say that I never make a mistake, or I don't want to make a mistake, or I don't make mistake.
Here, exactly, a guru speaking, the growth mindset that a student should have.
No,
this is exactly.
It's the truth,
Yes,
the more I feel good when I make a mistake on the stage. Number one, I made a mistake. Number two, I made a mistake. And then sometimes it happens, no mistake. And then I make a intentional make a mistake, and then openly say, I made a mistake, sorry, to the audience. Because in that way, I can control my ego. Because ego is the worst thing. Steve Jobs made iPhone, iPad, it's iMac. It's all I. And nowadays, that's what I'm seeing it. I make this, I did this, I did that, who did? So that is ego. As long as you have ego, you don't see what is other side, because it's such a dark cloud. You cannot see. You cannot have that growth.
The pearls of wisdom that are coming out of your mouth.
So,
this is beautiful.
and it's at this stage of my life, I'm just telling you my truth. Every single day I pray to God, please, do not give me ego. Take that out from my sight.
And Panditji, you have been you played with so many amazing musicians. You have been so blessed to play with the who is who in the Rag Sangeet, as I can say. So if you remember something that you would like to share with our audience, something that you can recollect, which...
Yes, I played with a lot of great musician. I still feel myself like a little bug. But I was fortunate to play with, the very first time when I played with Ustad Amir Khan Sahab. And Amir Khan Sahab was such a giant at that time. And when I played with him, I was so nervous that whether I can cope up with it. But when I started playing, what I felt is that tremendous magnetic power from Khan Sahib, Amir Khan Sahib's music, which kind of molded me. I was just listening to him, enjoying, forgot about my ego because I was young at that time. And I was just quiet and just played with him, a 4 hours concert. And before that was my tabla solo.
Yeah.
And then with Amir Khan Sahib, I was not supposed to play, but it was him who insisted them that he should play with me. But I felt like I was in a heaven. His music was so powerful. God just grabbed me, and I was just enjoying playing with him, playing with Bhimsenji, playing with Girija Devi, playing with Pandit Jasraj ji, playing with Mallikarjun Mansoor, and then playing with Ustad Ali Akbar Khan Sahib, Pandit Ravi Shankar ji, Ustad Bilad Khan Sahib, Pandit Nikhil Banerjee, Ustad Amjad Ali Khan, playing with Birju Maharaj ji with dance. So it's a honor for me. I was nothing. I still feel I'm nothing.
We are honored to have you here.
Thank you.
So what will be your message to the younger generation?
Well, the younger generation, what I will tell you guys, you guys you have to hold the flag because our time is coming short. You have to hold the flag, and in order to do that, you need to work hard. Don't underestimate music. Music is very powerful, and do justice to the music. Do not insult your guru. Do your work. Listen to your guru, what your guru is saying. Follow, and you will be benefited. And practice and thinking. That's also very important. That not only just practicing and playing, you have to think about it. You need to analyze it. Then you will find your own path. And don't try to imitate anybody. Try to create your own style, because music is like a sky. It's endless. So much is there. Just go and grab it. That's my saying to you guys, because you guys are very talented. In our time, the talent was not that much, but we definitely work hard. But without working hard, you cannot do anything in your life, whether you are a musician or doctor or engineer or computers. So you have to work hard and just be with music, just love it. Don't try to use music. This is one thing is very important. Don't try to use music means that, oh well, I have a concert, so tonight I have to practice because I have to show. Nothing you can show to music. So in order to be a musician, you need to surrender yourself to music.
Wow, beautiful.
Then the music will come to you. So just remember these things, and you'll make it.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Panditji, for
Thank
coming
you.
to our studios
Thank you.
and saying those beautiful words.
Thank you.
And let us going on your journey.
Thank you. God bless you.
And with that, we come to the end of this episode. We'll see you again in another episode of Cultural Journey with Manoshi. Till then, Namaskar.